What's up, boys? Welcome back to the channel. It is Monday, August 26th. If you guys are new here, make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment. Don't forget to subscribe with the notifications turned on so you never miss a free pick. I'm dropping 2 free picks at a minimum every single day, boys. So you want to stay locked in, stay ahead of the game. But yeah, boys, let's kick things off with a quick recap of yesterday's free picks. I gave you guys a 5-man slip in the NFL preseason for the Pats and Commanders game last night. We hit 3 of them and missed on 1, so it would have been graded as a 4-man, and so we hit 3 of those 4 effectively. We missed on Javon Baker, which was super annoying. He was done after the first half. I thought that we had that under 19.5 yards locked in, but then all of a sudden, I don't know if you guys are watching it, they put him back in with just a couple minutes left in the fourth quarter. Like, he was done after the first half, and then all of a sudden, I'm like, what the fuck? Why is Javon Baker back in the game? He ended up catching a couple more passes to put us over that line. Super frustrating. But yeah, that's the preseason for you guys. So unpredictable. You never really know who's going to get those garbage time minutes, who's going to end up playing more than what the coach said. On the bright side, we hit on Martavis Bryant. We took the under on Ramondre. He didn't even play. So that was a nice and easy win. And then Keyshawn Bout, he had 0 yards, didn't even see the field. So, again, sometimes preseason can be a blessing or a curse depending on who ends up playing. Last night was just one of those nights where the unpredictability got us. But that's why we do this every day, boys. Most of the time it works in our favor. Sometimes it doesn't, but we got to stay consistent, stick to the process, and that's how we win in the long run. Now, I also know a lot of you guys, you only strictly do Prizepicks or do your picks on Prizepicks. I totally get it. It's the oldest, the most established DFS platform out there. But that is a downside of it as well. They know they can rely on people sticking with them, just out of comfort. And that's where we can find some edges by shopping around. So I really advise you guys to shop around on your picks. That's exactly why we took yesterday's picks on Underdog instead of Prizepicks. On Underdog, we could lock this in for a 20x payout without having to do a flex play. If we did that on Prizepicks, it would have only paid out 7x, boys. And they were forcing you to do the flex play. Even the flex play on Underdog was better. You could do the flex play on Underdog if you wanted, and it would have paid out 10x compared to Prizepicks is 7x. So the difference in payout over the course of a season, boys, is massive. So especially over football season. So guys, make sure you're on multiple apps. Actually, make sure you're on all the apps, and make sure you're using the ones that give you the best odds for each situation. If you guys want to get Underdog, if you don't have it already, you can double your first deposit with my code MVP. I'll give you the link in the description. But yeah, guys, we got to have as many tools in our tool belt going into this football season as possible. I've also been using Better a lot for correlated plays, and they're still paying 10x on 4-man slips, whereas Prizepicks is only at 7 to 8x usually. Again, these differences might seem small, but they are huge in the long run, especially when you're doing this every day. Every percentage point counts. That's how we stay ahead. And don't forget, there are a bunch of other apps coming out now that are offering even better incentives. I'm constantly staying in touch with, who's out there, who's coming, what's new, what are the new offers, trying to figure out the best angles and advantages we can get this season. I'm all about getting you guys and myself those, every possible edge. Speaking of promos, I just talked to the guys at Dabble, and they've launched an awesome deal this morning. If you're not on Dabble yet, you can get a free $25 with code FFMVP, no deposit required. So you can literally just download the app, put in my code, and you're going to get a free $25. No credit card, no nothing. Literally free money to bet with. Helps me out too if you use my code, so I would appreciate that, guys. It's a win-win. I'll drop the link in the pinned comment for you guys. Dabble is a great app. They've got some really solid lines. Like I said, it's definitely going to be one of our go-to tools this season. I've been testing it out. The user experience is super smooth. They've got some great promos. Go sign up. Go get that free $25 if you're not on it already. We're definitely going to want that this season, boys. Again, a free $25, no credit card required. Just use my code FFMVP. I'll put it in the pinned comments of this video. So also, can we talk about real quick just how awesome it is to have football back? We had college football kickoff with week 0 this weekend. It's only going to get better from here. I know everyone was hyped about that FSU Georgia Tech game. It was crazy. I get it. That upset was insane out there in Dublin, Ireland. But for money-making purposes, boys, I think the biggest takeaway was from that SMU Nevada game. Guys, Preston Stone, the SMU quarterback, is a beast. He had 260 yards on a 240-yard line that we took that Saturday, and he only played like 2.5 quarters. Their coach tried to get fancy and play the backup QB2, but Nevada was keeping up, and they had to bring back Stone. And this is where we make our money, guys, because I think the market is likely going to be pricing him based on those 260 yards without really considering the context, right? They played Nevada, and he only played 2.5 quarters. So I also think that they're going to be playing a ton from behind, a lot more in the ACC, and Stone is going to be airing it out like crazy at the end of the games trying to catch up. If their coach doesn't get too cocky, we are going to cash in big on this kid this season. So keep an eye out for that, boys. What else? But yeah, just super excited for football, guys, but don't want to keep ranting. Let's switch gears, dive into today's free picks. Unfortunately, obviously no football today, so we're focusing on MLB. And today, boys, we are taking for our first pick Mitch Keller over 1.5 walks. Guys, Keller has gone over this line in 16 of his 25 starts this season. He's facing the Cubs today, who are 7th in walk percentage against right-handed pitchers over the last 30 days. He had 3 walks against the Cubs earlier in the season. He has a almost 11% walk rate against the Cubs lineup all time. So this should give us some pretty good cushion as he averages 25 batters faced per game. His season walk rate is 2.42, but he's due for some regression. I expect him to finish closer to that 2.75, 2.8 line. So this is super mispriced in my opinion, so we're taking advantage of it. Mitch Keller over 1.5 walks, boys. And for our second free pick, boys, we are taking Ronel Blanco over 16.5 outs. Ronel, guys, is over this line in 18 of his 24 starts this season, including 9 of 11 on the road. Now he's up against the Phillies, who are 27th in walk percentage against righties over the past month. And Philly ranks 9th lowest in pitches per plate appearance. He has literally been a beast on the road with a 2.7 ERA. So this should be a great spot for him to bounce back after a couple of subpar outings, guys. So to recap, we got Mitch Keller over 1.5 walks, Ronel Blanco over 16.5 outs. These are our 2 free picks for today, boys. I'm feeling good about these. I think we're going to cash in. Before I go, just a reminder, check out Dabble and grab that free $25 with code FFMVP. Again, free $25 with code FFMVP. No credit card required, boys. Link is in the pinned comments. And, of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and turn those notifications on so you don't miss any of the picks I'm dropping every single day, boys. But yeah, good luck with those bets. I will see you in the next video. Peace.